The Earth is humming a new song, and only a few are listening. Across the globe, ancient sites are pulsing with an energy no one can explain. This isn't just a geological event, it's a cosmic wake-up call, and it's specifically meant for you. Will you hear it before it's too late? Reports are flooding in from locations as diverse as the pyramids of Egypt to the stone circles of Avebury in England, describing bizarre energy spikes. Equipment is malfunctioning, animals are behaving erratically, and people are reporting heightened emotional states, all concentrated around these sacred sites. What makes this truly perplexing is that these aren't isolated incidents. They're happening simultaneously, defying any conventional scientific explanation. Could it be that something far deeper, something profoundly spiritual, is at play? What could possibly be causing these power surges, and why are they so specifically focused on places revered as sacred for millennia? The answer, it seems, lies in the celestial dance of the snow moon. This isn't just another full moon lighting up the night sky, it's acting as a catalyst, an energetic key unlocking latent powers within these sacred sites. This activation isn't simply a physical phenomenon, it's a spiritual awakening, a planetary reset button being pressed. But what exactly is a sacred site? These are places imbued with historical, cultural, and spiritual significance, often located along Earth's ley lines, acting as energetic vortexes where the veil between worlds thins. The snow moon, with its unique astrological fingerprint, is creating a perfect storm of energy, allowing these sites to amplify their power and directly influence human consciousness like never before. But there's even more to this puzzle. These activated sites aren't randomly scattered across the globe. They share distinct geographic alignments, forming a web of interconnected energy. Imagine drawing lines between these locations: Sedona, Arizona, Glastonbury Tor in the UK, Uluru in Australia. You'll begin to see a pattern emerge, a hidden grid connecting these power centers. These sites act as gigantic energy vortexes, swirling pools of cosmic force that amplify and transmit energy across the planet. Are these vortexes about to unleash something powerful on Earth? Understanding the geographical relationships between these sites is key to unlocking the deeper mysteries of the snow moon activation. The interconnection between your personal consciousness and the energy of our planet is undeniable. As these sacred sites awaken, their amplified energy directly impacts your thoughts, your emotions, and your spiritual awareness. Have you been feeling restless lately, experiencing heightened intuition, or perhaps having unusually vivid dreams? These might not be random occurrences. They could be subtle effects from the activation of these sites, a sign that you're tuning into a higher frequency. This video is designed to be your guide, to help you understand these powerful energies and navigate them for your own personal growth and positive transformation. This current alignment is more than just a fleeting moment. It's a rare and crucial cosmic window, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for profound spiritual growth and transformation. It's as if the universe is sending a deliberate message, an invitation to step into a higher state of being. Are you ready to accept that invitation? This activation extends far beyond individual experiences. It's about the collective consciousness of humanity, the energetic balance of our planet. By consciously connecting with the energy of these sacred sites, you're not just transforming yourself, you're contributing to a positive shift in global awareness, helping to create a more harmonious and peaceful world for all. This activation of sacred sites is also peeling back the layers of reality, revealing hidden truths about the nature of consciousness and the interconnectedness of all things. Ancient wisdom, long forgotten, is being unlocked, offering profound insights into living a more fulfilling and purposeful life. But understand this, these sacred sites are mirrors, reflecting back your own inner landscape, illuminating areas for healing, growth, and profound transformation. By exploring the energy of these sites, you gain invaluable insights into your personal potential and your unique purpose. The activation isn't just about events unfolding externally, it's about an awakening within, an alignment with your highest self. The The snow moon itself holds profound significance, associated with introspection, releasing the old, and purification. It stands apart from other full moons, carrying a unique energetic signature. Across cultures, the snow moon symbolizes winter's deep introspection, the promise of renewal, and the quiet, persistent stirring of spiritual growth beneath the surface. Central to all of this is the concept of energetic resonance, the idea that all things vibrate at specific frequencies. When objects, places, or even people share similar frequencies, they interact and influence each other. Sacred sites possess unique energetic signatures that can resonate deeply with human consciousness, creating profound feelings of connection, healing, and inspiration. Think of it like tuning forks. When one is struck, the other vibrates in sympathy. In this video, we'll journey to several key sacred sites, including the Great Pyramid of Giza, Machu Picchu, and Mount Shasta. Each holds a unique history, a captivating mythology, and profound energetic properties, all playing a crucial role in the snow moon activation. Prepare to delve into the specific characteristics of these sites and uncover their essential role in this extraordinary planetary event. As these sacred sites activate, people around the world are reporting common sensations and experiences. Are you experiencing unexplained tingling sensations, a sudden surge in your intuition, incredibly vivid dreams, or a deeper connection to nature? These aren't random occurrences. They are unmistakable signs that you're tuning into the powerful energy radiating from these sites. Throughout this video, we'll guide you on how to interpret these signs and leverage them for extraordinary personal growth. But let's not ignore the crucial questions. What is causing these power surges, and why are they concentrated around these specific sites? Why is this surge of activity happening now during this particular snow moon? Why are these particular sites being activated, and what connects them all? Is there a larger plan unfolding, a hidden purpose behind these seemingly random events? There's also a subtle element of mystery to consider. Are there unseen entities, or perhaps even hidden agendas at play during this activation of sacred sites? Could there be both benevolent and malevolent forces involved, creating a delicate balance of energies? It's a challenge for you to discern the truth and make informed decisions about how you engage with these powerful forces. Be aware, you may start noticing repeating symbols or meaningful synchronicities in your daily life, all connected to the activated sacred sites. Perhaps you're seeing recurring images of specific animals, numbers, or colors that seem to have a strange significance. These patterns aren't mere coincidences. They are clues, messages intended to guide you on your unfolding spiritual journey. Pay close attention to these subtle signs and share your experiences in the comments below. The activation we're witnessing now is just the beginning, a prelude to a much larger process that is about to unfold. What dramatic events and stunning revelations await us in the days and weeks to come? Stay tuned, because this journey has only just begun. Let's journey now to 3 specific locations humming with activity, each a unique amplifier of the snow moon's potent energy. Understanding their individual signatures is the first step in deciphering the larger message being broadcast across the globe. Are you ready to explore these powerhouses? First, we travel to Teotihuacan, Mexico, the city of the gods. Nestled in the Valley of Mexico, its geographic location is no accident. Aligned precisely with the stars, particularly the Pleiades, its geological features include massive pyramids built over sacred caves, natural conduits for Earth's energy. Historically, it served as a spiritual center where people underwent profound initiations, seeking enlightenment and divine connection. Now, the snow moon acts as a cosmic detonator, igniting Teotihuacan's dormant power. Its energetic signature is one of potent transformation, self-actualization, and the awakening of inner potential. Think of it as a crucible, burning away limitations and forging a new version of yourself. This time, linked to increased intuition, may awaken unique spiritual characteristics. The city's purpose, initially, was to expand awareness, and it continues to fulfill that function today. If you find yourself drawn to its geometric precision or have a sudden fascination with ancient Mesoamerican cultures, pay attention. Teotihuacan may be calling you to unlock your hidden power. Those with strong connections to fire signs in their birth charts, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, may feel an especially strong resonance with its fiery, transformative energy. Next, we ascend to Mount Kailash in Tibet, revered as sacred in multiple religions, a place where heaven and earth meet. This majestic peak, part of the Himalayas, boasts unique geological formations that channel Earth's magnetic fields. Its historical significance is immense, believed to be the abode of deities and a gateway to higher dimensions. Its remote location amplifies its energetic power. The snow moon enhances this already potent energy, creating an intense vortex of spiritual purification and karmic release. Its energetic signature is one of profound stillness, inner peace, and the dissolution of ego. It is a place where illusions shatter and the true nature of reality is revealed. Those with birth charts dominated by earth signs Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn may feel an undeniable pull towards Mount Kailash, experiencing a deep sense of grounding and stability amidst the chaos of modern life. If you are feeling drawn to the quiet of the mountains, you may be attuned to the vibration of inner peace that is being projected by Mount Kailash. Finally, we journey to Findhorn, Scotland, a spiritual community and eco-village renowned for its harmonious relationship with nature. Located on the northeast coast of Scotland, its geographic location is characterized by fertile gardens flourishing in a previously barren landscape. Its historical significance lies in its pioneering approach to sustainable living and its deep connection to the Divik realm, the world of nature's spirits. Now, the snow moon infuses Findhorn with an even greater sense of harmony and cooperation, amplifying its energetic signature of love, compassion, and unity consciousness. It is a place where the boundaries between the human and natural worlds dissolve, and where the power of collective intention becomes palpable. Viewers with emotional sensitivity may feel especially attuned to Findhorn, experiencing a surge of empathy and a desire to create positive change in the world. Those with strong water sign placements in their birth charts Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces are particularly susceptible to Findhorn's nurturing and emotionally restorative energy. The increased intuition linked to the snow moon can awaken unique spiritual characteristics. Are you experiencing heightened intuition, vivid dreams, or physical sensations like tingling or buzzing? The activation of these sites might be the cause. Teotihuacan may manifest as a surge of energy, a burning desire to break free from limitations. Mount Kailash may evoke a deep sense of calm, a stillness that quiets the mind. Findhorn may inspire feelings of love and compassion, a desire to connect with others on a deeper level. Pay attention to these subtle signals. They're clues to your personal connection to these sites and your own unfolding journey. Remember, your personal connection to these sites may reveal hidden aspects of your own inner landscape. What dormant potential lies within, waiting to be awakened? These sacred sites are not isolated islands of energy. They're interconnected nodes within a vast global network, linked by ley lines and energy vortexes. Imagine Earth as a living organism, with arteries and veins carrying vital energy throughout its body. Ley lines are these energetic pathways, invisible threads connecting sacred sites, ancient monuments, and natural power centers. Energy vortexes are swirling pools of concentrated energy, points where these ley lines intersect and amplify their power. By understanding this interconnected network, we can gain a deeper understanding of the larger shifts happening on the planet. Look at a global map. Draw lines between Teotihuacan, Mount Kailash, Findhorn, and you begin to see a pattern emerge, a subtle geometry connecting these seemingly disparate locations. Historically, ancient cultures understood this global energy grid, using it for navigation, healing, and spiritual practices. Ancient mapping systems, like the Chinese geomantic compass, the Lo Pan, demonstrate an understanding of Earth's magnetic fields and their influence on human well-being. Archaeological findings, such as the discovery of megalithic structures aligned with ley lines, further support the existence of this energetic network. While mainstream science remains skeptical, alternative research explores the possibility of energetic connections between sites. Studies on Earth's electromagnetic field reveal complex patterns and anomalies that correlate with the locations of sacred sites. The principles of geomancy, the art of working with Earth's energy, offer practical techniques for harnessing these subtle forces. Connecting certain sites creates specific geometric figures, such as triangles, pentagrams, and hexagrams, each carrying symbolic significance and amplifying specific energetic qualities. Understanding this global energy grid is not just an intellectual exercise. It's crucial for understanding the larger shifts happening on the planet, and failing to recognize these connections is not just a loss of knowledge, but a loss of potential personal transformation. What if the key to unlocking our collective potential lies in recognizing and harmonizing with this planetary energy system? These sacred sites act as mirrors, reflecting our own inner landscapes. The energy of a site can highlight unresolved emotions, limiting beliefs, or untapped potential. If you are dealing with confidence problems, you may feel a stronger connection to Teotihuacan and its power of self-actualization. If you are struggling with inner peace, you may want to meditate near Mount Kailash. If you are hoping to connect with others, the powerful bonds promoted at Findhorn may resonate with your personal journey. To connect with the energy of these sites, imagine yourself standing at their center. Visualize the landscape, feel the earth beneath your feet, and breathe in the atmosphere. As you connect to the snow moon, identify your limiting beliefs and fears, then visualize the energy of the site transforming them into empowering beliefs and courageous action. Now, take those insights and apply them to your life. Spend time in nature, connecting with the Earth's energy. Practice mindful awareness, paying attention to your thoughts, emotions, and sensations. Cultivate self-compassion, treating yourself with kindness and understanding. What common archetypes exist at each of the sacred sites, and what could they reveal about your personality if you have a connection? Explore the symbolism of each site, delving into its mythology, its art, and its spiritual traditions. This process can be challenging, requiring you to face difficult emotions or beliefs. Remember to be patient with yourself, to accept your imperfections, and to trust in your own inner wisdom. The goal isn't perfection, it's growth, and like the snow moon's eventual melt into spring, personal growth can bloom. As the snow moon activates these sacred sites, there's a heightened potential for intuition and sensitivity to unseen energies. Trust your gut feelings, pay attention to subtle signs and synchronicities, but with heightened energy comes increased activity. Both benevolent and malevolent entities may be drawn to these sites, creating a delicate balance. Discernment is key. Protect yourself from negative energies through visualization. Imagine a shield of light surrounding you. Smudge your space with sage or Palo Santo to clear stagnant energy. Call upon your spiritual guides for protection and guidance. Remember, true protection comes from within, from the strength of your intention and the purity of your heart. The effectiveness of any protective measure depends on your inner state, not on ritualistic processes. Remember, energy surges can cause emotional release, physical sensations, and shifts in mental states. Don't be alarmed by these experiences. They're a sign that you're processing and integrating new energies. What is being tested is your intuition, your ability to discern truth from illusion. What you feel from now will be critical for the months ahead. In summary, the snow moon is activating sacred sites across the globe, creating a wave of interconnected energy that is influencing our personal consciousness and the planet as a whole. By understanding the energetic signatures of these sites, recognizing the global energy grid, and connecting with our inner landscapes, we can harness this powerful energy for personal transformation and positive change. All these patterns connect to the global events unfolding, and your personal healing and growth can impact those events. Remember, you are not alone. Share your experiences in the comments below, connect with others on this journey, and support one another as we navigate these transformative times. In our next video, we'll delve deeper into the importance of auras as energetic protection, providing you with advanced techniques for shielding yourself from negative influences and amplifying your positive energy. With the activation of sacred sites, what will you build? But what if the most potent sacred site of all exists not on a map, but within you? What if the connection you feel to these external power centers is simply a reflection of an awakening within your own soul? This is it. The moment has come to activate your inner sacred site. Have you felt it, that magnetic pull towards a specific location, an unexplained resonance that stirs something deep within? You're not most people. The snow moon isn't just illuminating ancient ruins, it's shining a spotlight on your own inner landscape, and one of those sites likely is resonating more strongly than the others. So, how do you pinpoint your personal resonance site? It's a blend of intuition and practical exploration. Start by quieting your mind, enter a meditative state, and visualize each of the sites we discussed. Teotihuacan, Mount Kailash, Findhorn. Don't just picture them, feel them. What colors, shapes, or sounds come to mind? Which site evokes the strongest emotional response? Is there a particular image or memory that surfaces? If you find yourself drawn to the sharp angles of the pyramids at Teotihuacan, seeing them bathed in the golden light of the sun, it might signal a need to step into your personal power, overcoming any fear of visibility. Perhaps, a sense of cool stillness washes over you as you visualize Mount Kailash. This could mean your soul is calling for deep spiritual devotion, a release from karmic patterns that no longer serve you. Or, if the vibrant gardens of Findhorn fill your imagination, accompanied by the gentle hum of nature, you may be yearning for emotional healing, a deeper connection with the natural world. Keep a dream journal nearby. Note any recurring themes, symbols, or landscapes that resonate with these sites. If you consistently dream of climbing a steep mountain surrounded by swirling clouds, Mount Kailash might be trying to send you a message. Now, let's add a layer of practical exploration. Examine your astrological birth chart. Are there any connections to specific geographical locations or planetary alignments associated with these sites? For example, if you have a strong Mars placement in your chart and you find yourself drawn to Teotihuacan, it could signify a need to harness your inner warrior, channeling your energy into purposeful action. What if you're normally shy, but you have intense dreams of leading, being seen, and changing the world? This intense drive could be calling you to Teotihuacan. It is an invitation to embrace your inner power and overcome your fear of judgment. This personal resonance acts as a mirror, reflecting specific aspects of your inner landscape. Teotihuacan reflects your potential for self-actualization, your ability to step into your power and overcome any fear of visibility. Mount Kailash mirrors your spiritual devotion, your capacity for navigating challenging relationships and releasing karmic patterns. Findhorn reflects your ability to cultivate inner peace, connect with nature's wisdom, and nurture emotional healing. Synchronicities will become your guideposts. Start paying attention to recurring themes, symbols, or events related to your resonance site. These aren't mere coincidences, they're breadcrumbs leading you down your personal path, offering valuable insights into your journey. Feeling that pull, like the moon is speaking directly to you, that's because it probably is. So you've identified your personal resonance site. Now, how do you amplify that connection? How do you tap into the power that lies within? It's time to actively engage with the energy of these sacred spaces. Begin with meditation and visualization. Find a quiet space, close your eyes, and transport yourself to your chosen site. If you are connecting with Teotihuacan, focus on the sensory details. The heat of the sun on your skin, the scent of incense in the air, the rhythmic beat of drums echoing through the plazas. Invoke the spirit of the place, connect with its energy, and ask for guidance. What limitations are holding you back from stepping into your full potential? What fears are preventing you from shining your light? Envision yourself shedding those limitations, basking in the transformative energy of the pyramids. If you feel drawn to Mount Kailash, envision yourself sitting atop the majestic peak, surrounded by swirling clouds. Ask what limiting beliefs you need to give up to move forward on your spiritual path. What karmic patterns are you ready to release? As you breathe deeply, feel the mountain stillness washing over you, dissolving any resistance or fear. Don't underestimate the power of creative expression. Channel your connection to the site into art, music, writing, or dance. This is not merely about feeling good. This is about actively co-creating with the energy of the planet. The opportunity to contribute to a positive shift in consciousness has arrived. If you are drawn to Findhorn, create a painting using colors and textures that evoke feelings of peace and harmony. Channel your longing for connection, your desire for unity consciousness into every brushstroke. Connecting with sacred site energy isn't always easy. It can sometimes bring up challenging emotions, memories, or beliefs. Remember, this is a natural part of the process, not something to be feared. The darkness must be felt to find the light. Every sacred site has its shadow aspects. These shadow aspects represent the darker or more challenging parts of ourselves. Connecting with Teotihuacan may bring up a fear of being seen, a fear of judgment or ridicule. It might reveal an underlying tendency to abuse power or an inflated ego. Mount Kailash may expose rigidity, intolerance, or spiritual arrogance. Findhorn might unearth suppressed anger, a tendency to avoid conflict or unrealistic idealism. If you're connecting with Findhorn and suddenly experience suppressed anger or sadness, acknowledge it. Don't try to push it away. Instead, explore the underlying cause. What unmet needs are fueling this anger? What unresolved grief is causing this sadness? What if someone connecting with Teotihuacan suddenly feels exposed, vulnerable, terrified of being seen? It's important not to retreat back into the shadows, but to explore the root of that fear. What past experiences are contributing to these feelings? What beliefs are reinforcing them? Accept these shadow aspects without judgment. They're not flaws, they're simply parts of yourself that need healing and integration. Explore the positive intent behind them. What are they trying to protect you from? What needs are they trying to fulfill? What if your fear of being seen is rooted in a desire to protect yourself from criticism or rejection? What if your spiritual arrogance stems from a deep-seated insecurity? Resisting these challenging energies only amplifies their negative effects, creating further imbalance and disharmony. So how do you integrate these darker aspects of yourself? Engage in shadow work, journaling, emotional release exercises, or self-compassion practices. If you fear being seen or powerful, write about it. What are you really afraid of? What's the worst that could happen? What's the best that could happen? Acknowledge and accept your shadow aspects without judgment. The Snow Moon asks, are you ready to handle who or what might be watching you? Now let's expand the circle, visualizing the interconnectedness of all sacred sites, feeling our connection to the global energy grid. Start with your own energy field. Feel your energy, your connection to your body. Then, expand your awareness to your chosen sacred site. Visualize the landscape, feel the energy connecting with your own. Finally, expand your awareness to the global grid, the network of ley lines and energy vortexes connecting all the sacred sites on the planet. Imagine you are at the center of a vast web, each strand connecting you to a different sacred site, a different culture, a different spiritual tradition. Feel the energy flowing through these strands, connecting you to the collective consciousness of humanity. If your personal resonance site is Teotihuacan, visualize golden threads of light connecting it to other power centers around the world, places like Machu Picchu, the Great Pyramid of Giza, and Uluru. Feel the energy of these sites flowing through you, amplifying your own potential for transformation and self-actualization. If it is Mount Kailash, envision silver threads of light connecting it to other sacred mountains, such as Mount Fuji, Mount Shasta, and Krog Patrick. Feel the stillness and peace of these mountains washing over you, dissolving any feelings of stress or anxiety. Connect with others who are resonating with the same sacred sites, sharing your experiences and supporting one another. Create a dedicated online forum or social media group for each site. Organize virtual or in-person gatherings for people to connect, and share their insights. This connection is a powerful act of collective healing. By consciously connecting with the global energy grid, you contribute to a more harmonious and balanced world. As more people connect with the grid, new portals and energy pathways may open, leading to even greater levels of consciousness and transformation. So, as the snow moon's energy peaks, what intentions will you set? How will you use the power of these activated sacred sites to create positive change in your life and in the world? Focus on personal growth, healing, transformation, and self-discovery. Focus on collective impact, a more peaceful, just, and sustainable world. If Teotihuacan calls to you, you may set an intention to step into a leadership role at work, using your power to inspire and empower others. With Findhorn as your beacon, you might commit to volunteering in your community, offering your time and energy to help those in need. What if you feel lost, like you are adrift on a sea of uncertainty? You may set an intention to connect with your inner compass, to trust your intuition, and to follow your heart's calling. Don't let these energies fade away. Anchor them into your daily life. Spend time in nature, connecting with the Earth's energy. Practice mindfulness, being present in the moment, noticing the subtle energies and sensations around you. Engage in acts of service, contributing to your communities and helping those in need. By integrating these practices into your daily routine, you become a living embodiment of the energy of the sacred sites, a beacon of light and transformation in the world. The future of our planet depends on it. Take action, live in alignment with your intentions. And next time, we'll delve deeper into the importance of auras as energetic protection, providing you with advanced techniques for shielding yourself from negative influences and amplifying your positive energy. The snow moon's power isn't just about receiving, it's about becoming. It's about stepping into your role as an energy custodian, a guardian of the planet's sacred currents. Can you feel that shift in responsibility settling on your shoulders? This isn't just a download of energy for your own personal use. It's an invitation to become an active participant in the Earth's energetic evolution, and the results are stunning. What does it mean to be an energy custodian? It means making a conscious commitment to working with, protecting, and directing the flow of energy emanating from these activated sacred sites. It means understanding that these powerful energies are not simply resources to be exploited, but living forces that require respect, reverence, and mindful intention. Are you ready to take on that role? It requires ethical considerations, it requires mindful actions, and above all, a dedication to the highest good. Imagine, for example, coming across an ancient spring. An ethical decision would be to ensure its cleanliness, protect it from pollution, and share its life-giving waters responsibly. An unethical decision would be to contaminate it for personal gain or hoard it for oneself. It's the same with these subtle energies. Treat them with respect, share them wisely, and protect them from misuse. How do you even know when these energies are shifting around you and within you? Are you paying close enough attention to the whispers of the earth? The universe is constantly communicating with us, but we must learn to listen. Start by becoming more attuned to the subtle signs of energy shifts. Notice any physical sensations, changes in temperature, a tingling in your hands, a buzzing in your ears, or a subtle pressure around your third eye. What about your emotional state? Are you experiencing heightened sensitivity, increased empathy, or sudden shifts in mood? Do you suddenly feel overwhelmed by the world's suffering or inexplicably joyful? Notice any changes in your mental clarity. Are you experiencing intuitive insights, creative inspiration, or altered states of consciousness? Do solutions to long-standing problems suddenly appear in your mind? Pay attention to your environment. Do you notice changes in weather patterns, unusual animal behavior, or accelerated plant growth? Do birds suddenly gather outside your window, or does a normally shy animal approach you without fear? What if the trees in your backyard suddenly bloom out of season? What if the stray cats suddenly start leaving dead animals on your doorstep? What are they trying to tell you? If you were planning a hike to a sacred site and noticed a sudden shift in animal behavior, like a normally docile bear becoming aggressive, Would you proceed? Or would you recognize it as a sign to postpone your journey, respecting the delicate balance of nature? The key is to cultivate a deep sense of presence, to be fully embodied in the moment, and to listen with all your senses. To truly understand these energy dynamics, you need to become a careful observer. I want you to start an energy journal, documenting your experiences and observations. Write down everything you notice: the physical sensations, the emotional states, the mental insights, the environmental cues. Note the time of day, the weather conditions, your location, and any other relevant details. Look for patterns. Are there certain times of the month when you feel more connected to the Earth's energy? Are there specific locations that consistently evoke strong emotional responses? Do certain activities, like meditation or spending time in nature, amplify your sensitivity? Once you become attuned to these energy shifts, you can consciously direct these energies, amplifying your personal intentions and working towards collective manifestation. Imagine the power that lies within you, waiting to be unleashed. This is not a passive process. It requires focused intention, clear visualization, and unwavering belief. Are you ready to harness that power? What kind of intentions are we talking about? Intentions that align with the energies of different sacred sites. If you're drawn to Teotihuacan, you might set an intention to step into your personal power, to overcome any fear of visibility, and to lead with courage and authenticity. If you resonate with Mount Kailash, your intention might be to release karmic patterns, to deepen your spiritual devotion, and to cultivate inner peace. If Findhorn is your calling, you might intend to nurture emotional healing, to connect with nature's wisdom, and to create a more harmonious and sustainable world. How would setting an intention for growth in your career differ at Teotihuacan versus Findhorn? At Teotihuacan, you might visualize yourself confidently leading a team, taking risks, and achieving ambitious goals. At Findhorn, you might focus on creating a collaborative and supportive work environment, fostering creativity, and aligning your work with your values. The location shapes the intention. Now, how do you amplify those intentions, making them even more potent and effective? Visualize your desired outcome vividly, engaging all your senses. Imagine the sights, sounds, smells, tastes, and textures of your intention fully manifested. If you intend to heal a broken relationship, visualize yourself and the other person laughing together, sharing heartfelt conversations, and feeling a deep sense of connection. Use affirmations. Repeat positive statements that reinforce your intention. I am worthy of love and connection. I am capable of achieving my goals. I am a powerful creator of my reality. You can also create a ritual, a sacred space, and a symbolic act that embodies your intention. Light candles, burn incense, play music, or dance. Write your intention on a piece of paper and bury it in the earth, symbolizing your commitment to bringing it into fruition. How does a ritual setting intentions interact with the energy? By creating a focused and intentional space, you amplify your energy, directing it towards your desired outcome. The ritual acts as a symbolic representation of your intention, making it more tangible and real. But remember, the effectiveness of these techniques hinges on the congruence between your intention, your belief, and your action. If you set an intention for abundance, but secretly believe you are unworthy of wealth, your efforts will be nullified. If you affirm that you are healthy, but continue to engage in unhealthy habits, your words will ring hollow. You have to truly believe that you are worthy, you have to act in alignment with your desires, and you have to trust in the process. Now let's amplify the signal even further. What if you connected with others who are also working with sacred site energies, creating a powerful energy grid for collective manifestation? Can you imagine the potential, the shift you could create? Encourage others to form groups or communities based on shared resonance with specific sites or intentions. Organize virtual gatherings, joint meditations, or collaborative creative projects. Imagine people connecting virtually from Teotihuacan to empower their local communities. They could organize a collaborative art project, creating a mural that celebrates their shared cultural heritage. They could offer virtual workshops on ancient Aztec traditions, sharing their knowledge with the world. They could even host a global meditation event, connecting people from all corners of the planet to send healing energy to the Earth. The possibilities are endless, but in this is critical, harmony and alignment are absolutely essential within these energy grids. Practice active listening, empathy, and respectful communication. Value diverse perspectives, honor individual boundaries, and resolve conflicts constructively. What happens if there's a disagreement within the virtual group? Instead of engaging in blame or judgment, they could practice active listening, seeking to understand each other's perspectives. They could employ a conflict resolution technique, such as mediation or nonviolent communication. They could even agree to disagree, focusing on their shared intention rather than their individual differences. The strength of the energy grid is directly proportional to the level of coherence and alignment among its members. However, we must also acknowledge a shadow side. The power of sacred site energies can be misused, either intentionally or unintentionally. It's important to be aware of the ethical pitfalls and to set clear boundaries. Can you sense the potential for abuse, manipulating others, exploiting resources, or imposing one's will on others are all examples of how this power can be perverted. Remember, self-awareness, humility, and a commitment to the highest good are absolutely essential. What does manipulating others into certain energetic practices look like? It could involve pressuring someone to participate in a ritual against their will, using guilt or coercion to influence their decisions, or exploiting their vulnerability for personal gain. How do you determine when you need to step away from a group? Listen to your intuition. If you feel uncomfortable, pressured, or manipulated, trust your instincts and remove yourself from the situation. Prioritize your well-being over loyalty to the group. Always obtain informed consent before working with another person's energy. Respect their free will, never attempting to control or manipulate their thoughts or actions. Practice non-attachment, releasing the need for specific outcomes and trusting in the process. This is easier said than done. Karma is real, you know. Unethical activity will lead to negative repercussions for all those involved. The challenge is to determine what ethical actions truly look like. What if your intuition warns you that you should step away from a group you felt aligned with? Acknowledge your feelings without judgment. Express your concerns to the group in a respectful and constructive manner. If your concerns are not addressed, honor your intuition and remove yourself from the situation, trusting that the universe will guide you towards a more aligned path. Ultimately, it all comes back to the Earth. The Earth is a living, conscious being, deserving of respect and reverence. Cultivate a deeper connection with nature and advocate for environmental protection. Reduce your carbon footprint, support sustainable businesses, and participate in environmental activism. How does this apply to sacred sites, specifically? By protecting the land, preserving its natural resources, and honoring its cultural heritage. It means treating these sites as living temples, not tourist attractions. Imagine a future where humanity lives in harmony with nature, using the power of sacred site energies to create a more peaceful, just, and sustainable world. This isn't just a dream, it's a tangible possibility. Collective action, conscious intention, and respect are all required. But what locations are emerging that we don't yet know are powerful, and what does that mean for the sacred sites we are already working with? Next time, we'll delve into this mystery, exploring the hidden potential of uncharted territories and the shifting landscape of global consciousness. What locations are emerging that we don't yet know are powerful, and what does that mean for the sacred sites we are already working with? Their rise heralds not a displacement, but an awakening of our own intuitive abilities, a tuning into whispers carried on the wind from these very locations. The snow moon acts as a cosmic conductor, amplifying intuitive channels, providing access to levels of consciousness that have, until now, remained just beyond our grasp. Can you feel that subtle shift within you, that sense of knowing that defies logic? This is the activation, the stirring of latent potential. But what does it mean to truly tune in? What does it feel like? Intuition isn't a single sense, it's a spectrum of awareness. Clairsentience is clear feeling, a visceral knowing in your body. Clairvoyance is clear seeing, visions that flash in your mind's eye. Clairaudience is clear hearing, whispers that guide you. Claircognizance is clear knowing, an understanding that dawns without conscious thought. Sacred sites act as tuning forks, each resonating with specific intuitive abilities, amplifying their clarity and guiding you toward your own unique gifts. Delphi, for example, that ancient seat of prophecy, might enhance your ability to glimpse future possibilities. Don't expect crystal-clear visions, though, because they're more likely to come as symbolic images, fleeting impressions, or a deep, unwavering sense of what's to come. Imagine yourself standing on the hallowed ground of Delphi, the air thick with anticipation. What do you see? A marketplace bustling with activity, a devastating flood, a lone figure ascending a mountain. The visions may be fragmented, but the feeling associated with them will be unmistakable, a sense of urgency, a call to action, or a profound understanding. Are you ready to receive those messages, even if they challenge your current beliefs? To refine these intuitive gifts, what practical steps can you take right now, in this moment? Start with mindfulness meditation, focusing on present moment awareness, quieting the incessant chatter of your mind. Dream journaling can help you capture symbolic messages from your subconscious. Automatic writing allows your deeper self to express itself unfiltered, and never underestimate the power of nature. Walking in nature connects you with the Earth's energy, attuning you to subtle cues in the environment. Have you ever tried using a compass while walking, allowing it to guide you along ley lines? Notice how your body responds as you align with these energetic pathways. Does your heart rate quicken? Do you feel a sense of lightness or grounding? Does the wind pick up or the sun come out from behind the clouds? This is the Earth speaking to you directly. But how do you discern genuine intuitive guidance from wishful thinking or ego-driven desires? This is the critical skill. The key is emotional neutrality, objectivity, and alignment with your higher values. Test the validity of your insights. Seek confirmation from trusted sources, observe real-world results, and ask yourself, does this guidance serve the highest good for all involved? If the answer isn't a resounding yes, proceed with caution. This amplified intuition isn't just for personal guidance. It's a key to unlocking the manifestation power inherent in these sacred sites, especially now, under the snow moon. This celestial alignment creates a powerful window for bringing your desires into reality, amplifying those desires with the inherent energies of each location. But it isn't enough to simply wish for something. You must understand the scientific principles at play. The law of attraction states that like attracts like. Quantum entanglement suggests that two interconnected particles can instantaneously influence each other, regardless of the distance separating them. When you combine these principles with the focused energy of a sacred site, you create a powerful vortex for manifestation. Remember, aligning your desires with the highest good is paramount, both for yourself and for the planet. Do you seek wealth at the expense of others, or do you envision abundance for all? What practical techniques can you use to harness this power? Visualization is key. Vividly imagine your desired outcome while connecting with the energy of a specific site. Affirmations, repeated with conviction, can reinforce that outcome. Gratitude amplifies the flow of abundance by focusing on the blessings already present in your life. Let's say you want to manifest more creativity in your life. Visualize yourself at Findhorn, surrounded by lush gardens and innovative thinkers. Feel the energy of collaboration and inspiration flowing through you. Repeat the affirmation, I'm a conduit for creativity, and my ideas bring joy and inspiration to the world. Express gratitude for the creative spark that already exists within you and watch as new opportunities begin to unfold. But let's get more specific than this. How do your feelings of gratitude amplify feelings of abundance and vice versa? Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have, creating a positive feedback loop. As you appreciate your blessings, you attract more of them, further fueling your gratitude. It's a self-perpetuating cycle that aligns you with the flow of abundance. However, with great power comes great responsibility. Ethical considerations are paramount when manifesting desires, ensuring that you do not harm others or violate their free will. The concept of karma suggests that your actions have consequences. If you manifest something that benefits you at the expense of another, you will ultimately pay the price. Always manifest with intention, seeking the highest good for all involved. Before you act, ask yourself, does this action align with my values? What are the potential consequences? How would I feel if someone did this to me? These individual manifestations don't exist in a vacuum. They contribute to a collective web of interconnected intentions, creating a ripple effect that positively impacts the entire planet. The collective consciousness is the shared pool of thoughts, emotions, and intentions of all living beings. Your individual manifestations influence this collective consciousness, either positively or negatively. Aligning your desires with the collective good creates a more harmonious and balanced world. Imagine a world where everyone manifests with compassion, empathy, and a desire to create positive change. What kind of world would that be? How can we amplify these collective manifestations? Group meditations synchronize intentions and emotions. Collaborative projects create tangible expressions of the desired outcome. Sharing resources pools knowledge, skills, and resources to support collective initiatives. Imagine organizing a global meditation event during the snow moon, connecting people from all corners of the planet to send healing energy to the earth. The power of collective intention is undeniable. However, be prepared for conflicts. Differing perspectives and values can arise when working with collective intentions. Resolve these conflicts constructively through active listening, compromise, and seeking common ground. Maintain respect and empathy even when disagreements occur. Remember, the goal is to create a better world for all, not to impose your own will on others. And this brings us to a fundamental question. Do we own these earth energies, or are we simply their guardians? The belief in ownership leads to exploitation, imbalance, and disharmony. Respect the inherent rights of all living beings and natural systems, shifting towards a mindset of guardianship and stewardship. Instead of asking, what can I take from the earth? Ask, what can I give back? How might this shift change people's outlook on their own land and what it means to work it? It could lead to more sustainable farming practices, a deeper appreciation for biodiversity, and a greater sense of connection to the land. Imagine a farmer who sees themselves not as the owner of the land, but as its caretaker. They would prioritize soil health, water conservation, and the well-being of all living creatures on their farm. Embody ethical guardianship in your daily life by conserving resources, protecting ecosystems, and honoring indigenous wisdom. Minimize consumption and waste, support sustainable businesses, advocate for environmental protection, and participate in restoration efforts. What specific lessons can indigenous populations teach us about respecting the land, air, and water? They understand the interconnectedness of all things. They live in harmony with nature. They honor the spirits of the land. They have a deep understanding of the cycles of life. We can learn so much from their ancient wisdom. Navigating power dynamics can be challenging, particularly in situations involving unequal access or control. Promote equity, justice, and inclusivity in energy-related initiatives. Use your power and privilege to advocate for the rights of marginalized communities and ecosystems. Remember, ethical activity is about justice for all. Envision a new Earth, a world where humanity lives in harmony with nature, operating as energy custodians for the planet. Create a vision board that embodies this vision. Include images, words, and symbols that represent your values, aspirations, and intentions. What does a conscious technology look like, specifically? It's a technology that enhances human well-being without harming the environment. It's a technology that promotes connection, collaboration, and creativity. It's a technology that is guided by ethical principles. Examples include renewable energy systems, water purification technologies, and tools for sustainable agriculture. Share your vision boards with others, creating a collective blueprint for a more harmonious future. Organize virtual or in-person gatherings to discuss your visions and brainstorm collaborative projects. The power of collective imagination is undeniable. It can shape the course of history. In our next video, we'll delve into specific aspects of manifesting this new Earth vision, such as regenerative agriculture, conscious communication, and spiritual activism. We'll explore farming practices that restore soil health and biodiversity, techniques for fostering empathy and collaboration, and ways to engage in social and political action from a place of love and compassion. But for now, I leave you with this thought-provoking question. What is one small step you can take today to embody your vision for a new Earth? But what if that small step isn't a physical action, but a journey into the inner landscapes revealed by the snow moon? Tonight, everything begins to change, not just in the world around you, but within the very fabric of your dreams. Are you ready to handle who or what might be watching you in this new dream portal? The sacred sites, now activated, aren't merely resonating on the physical plane. They're transmitting powerful signals directly into your dream state. Think of your dreams as a hidden doorway, a primary interface through which you can experience and integrate these energies. During this potent time, the veil between worlds thins, allowing these energetic signatures to bypass your conscious defenses and speak directly to your subconscious mind. This is why you might find yourself suddenly experiencing vivid, unusual dreams, filled with strange symbols, unfamiliar landscapes, and powerful emotions that seem to originate from beyond. Have you felt a pull toward the dream world, like the moon is speaking directly to you? That's because it probably is. Consider Delphi, that ancient oracle site. While physically visiting may yield insight, entering it in your dreamscape allows the wisdom to bypass your logical mind and directly download into your subconscious. What forgotten wisdom waits for you there? And it's not just about the content of your dreams, it's about the intensity. The energetic push from the snow moon amplifies dream recall and lucidity, making it easier to remember your dreams and, even more significantly, to become aware that you're dreaming while you're still in the dream. This isn't random. It's a deliberate cosmic assist, helping you to consciously navigate the dreamscape and extract its hidden knowledge. Physiologically, this heightened dream activity can be linked to increased pineal gland activation, the so-called seat of the soul, which responds strongly to lunar cycles and electromagnetic frequencies. Neurologically, you might experience increased alpha and theta brainwave activity associated with relaxation, intuition, and altered states of consciousness. To enhance this process, keep a dream journal beside your bed, setting a clear intention before sleep. I will remember my dreams and understand their meaning. Practice reality checks throughout the day, asking yourself, am I dreaming? To prime your mind for lucidity, imagine the moment you realize you are dreaming, a surge of electric sensation coursing through you as you suddenly gain access to a hidden dimension of reality, ripe with potential. Have you felt that electric jolt yet? This snow moon isn't just lighting up sacred sites, it's turning your dream state into a conduit for direct guidance. Every symbol, archetype, and recurring theme in your dreams is a potential message from these sites, waiting to be decoded. That serpent coiling around Machu Picchu in your dream, is that a symbol of protection, a warning of hidden dangers, or an invitation to shed your old skin and embrace transformation? Before jumping to conclusions, feel the emotion connected to the dream. What lessons are buried there? Understanding your emotions, your fears, will lead you to the correct path. But what if you could move beyond simply receiving messages and actively explore these dream realms? That's where lucid dreaming becomes an invaluable tool, allowing you to consciously navigate sacred site energies and explore hidden dimensions of reality. Lucid dreaming is the awareness that you are dreaming while still within the dream state. You're not just a passive observer, you're an active participant, capable of shaping your dream experience, flying through the air, conversing with dream figures, and even altering the very landscape around you. What would you do if you knew you were dreaming right now? And it gets even wilder. Lucid dreaming can be used to access higher realms of consciousness, explore the Akashic records, the cosmic library of all events, and communicate with spirit guides associated with these activated sacred sites. Imagine, during a lucid dream, walking into a library where every book contains the history of a sacred site. Who will you meet there? What will they tell you? Before you sleep, set a powerful intention. Tonight, I will become lucid and access the wisdom of the Akashic records. Visualize yourself in that library, surrounded by ancient texts and ethereal beings. Feel the surge of knowledge as you open yourself to receive their guidance. Performing reality checks within the dream, such as looking at a clock twice and noticing the time changes or trying to push your hand through a solid object, can help maintain lucidity. But remember, intention is key. A haphazard journey can lead to a chaotic experience. But what if you carry past traumas or emotional wounds related to a specific sacred site or even a past life experience? Lucid dreaming becomes a powerful tool for healing. Within the safe container of your dream, you can confront challenging dream figures, release repressed emotions, and rewrite your personal narrative. Imagine revisiting a traumatic event at a sacred site, but this time, you're in control. You can speak your truth, set boundaries, and transform the experience into one of empowerment and healing. But this requires courage and self-compassion. Approach these explorations gently, recognizing that you're not reliving the trauma, you're rewriting its impact on your psyche. If fear arises, visualize a protective shield of light surrounding you and call upon your spirit guides for assistance. What actions will you take to release that fear and step into your power? Let's go even further than healing yourself. You are now ready to connect with others through the dream world. But what if you could intentionally enter the dreams of others, experiencing their realities, sharing insights, and fostering collective healing? This is the realm of dreamwalking, a practice that allows you to connect with the collective unconscious and access shared experiences related to sacred site activations. Dreamwalking allows you to tap into the thoughts, feelings, and experiences of others who are also resonating with these amplified energies. What insights might you gain by walking in another's dream? But tread carefully, because this isn't a game. Dreamwalking demands the utmost respect, ethical consideration, and a strong sense of personal boundaries. You must never use dreamwalking to manipulate, control, or harm others. That is a sacred, universal law. Before attempting to enter another's dream, always seek permission from their higher self, setting a clear intention for healing and connection. Protect yourself by visualizing a sphere of golden light surrounding you and call upon your spirit guides for protection. What should you do if, during dreamwalking, the other person or an entity within their dream attempts to harm you? Immediately sever the connection, reinforce your energetic boundaries, and call upon your spirit guides for assistance. The dream world can be a powerful place, but it's not without its dangers. The key to connecting with the collective lies in shared intention, focusing on collective healing and promoting positive outcomes. Imagine linking your dream with others during the snow moon, sending waves of healing energy to specific locations on the planet, or co-creating new timelines of peace and harmony. But what if the key to entering isn't force, but a shared desire, a mutual agreement to meet in the dreamscape for a specific purpose? This shared intention acts like a key, unlocking the doorway to collective experience. Without that key, the journey can be disorienting, even dangerous. What shared intentions will you bring to the dreamscape? And what happens when you encounter the darker aspects of the collective unconscious, the shadow elements that are amplified during this time? This is where the dream state becomes an arena for shadow work, a process of integrating the unconscious aspects of yourself that you've often repressed or disowned. These sacred sites, acting as mirrors, can reflect your personal shadow elements, revealing them in stark clarity through your dreams. If you don't accept your dark side, you will be doomed to repeat your mistakes. Recurring nightmares or disturbing dream symbols aren't punishments. They're opportunities for healing and growth, revealing the underlying fears, unmet needs, or unresolved conflicts that need your attention. That monster chasing you through a sacred grove or that collapsing temple in your dream is not just a random image. It's a representation of your own inner turmoil. How can you change your interpretation from negative to positive? Approach these nightmares with curiosity, asking yourself, what is this dream trying to teach me? What part of myself am I avoiding? If a viewer consistently has nightmares related to a specific location, try visualizing that location bathed in healing light, or imagine yourself offering compassion and forgiveness to the figures within the dream. What message are you trying to avoid, and what wisdom can you extract if you face your fears head-on? So how do you actively integrate these shadow aspects within your dreams? Dream journaling becomes your most powerful tool, allowing you to record and analyze your dreams, identifying recurring patterns, symbols, and emotional themes. Engage in active imagination, entering into a dialogue with dream figures, asking them about their motivations, their fears, and their desires. Imagine yourself sitting across from a shadowy figure in your dream, asking, "What do you represent? What message do you have for me? How can I help you?" Embrace dream alchemy, transforming negative emotions into positive ones within the dream state, turning fear into courage, anger into compassion, and sadness into joy. What type of questions will you ask during active imagination, and what will you do with the answers you receive? But what if, instead of just interpreting and integrating, you could actively shape your dream experiences, manifesting desired realities within the dreamscape? That's where you transition from a passive recipient of dreams to a conscious dream weaver, creating your own reality within the dream world. Your dreams are not random occurrences. They're reflections of your inner state, blueprints for your potential, and pathways to manifest your desires. You are more in control than you think. Even seemingly innocuous decisions can affect the overall experience. What reality will you choose to weave? The key to conscious dream weaving is intention. Your focused intention amplifies the effects of sacred site activations, shaping the direction of your dream experiences and manifesting desired outcomes in your waking life. Before you sleep, set a crystal-clear intention, visualizing your desired outcome and reinforcing it with positive affirmations. How can setting an intention have unintended, yet positive, outcomes for you and others? Perhaps you intend to explore a specific sacred site in your dream, but instead, you find yourself receiving guidance from a spirit guide who offers insights into your life path. Releasing attachment to specific outcomes allows for unexpected blessings to unfold. Then comes the exciting part, creative dream weaving. Use dream incubation, focusing on a specific question or problem before sleep, to receive guidance in the dream state. Re-enter a previous dream to explore it further or change its outcome. Connect with others to co-create shared dream experiences and manifest collective intentions. This is where the boundaries between reality and imagination begin to blur, and the possibilities become limitless. But are you ready to step into this new level of creative power? In our next video, we'll delve into advanced dream weaving, exploring multi-dimensional travel, timeline jumping, and creating entirely new realities within the dream state. What reality will you co-create with the dream world? What if those symbols aren't just reflections of your inner world, but encoded messages, energetic downloads, directly beamed from these awakened sacred sites? This isn't just about remembering your dreams. It's about deciphering a new language, a cosmic code being transmitted directly into your consciousness. Have you felt a sudden surge of inspiration, a download of complex information that seems to come from nowhere? This could be the snow moon whispering secrets into your soul. These energetic downloads don't arrive in neatly packaged sentences. They manifest as sensory experiences, bursts of insight, and profound feelings. Imagine standing within Teotihuacan's Pyramid of the Sun in your dream, and suddenly you're overwhelmed by the sensation of ancient knowledge flooding your mind, not as words, but as a vivid understanding of cosmic cycles and human potential. Or perhaps, in a dream visit to Mount Kailash, you experience a deep feeling of interconnectedness with all living beings, an understanding that transcends logic and reason. If a fractal appears in a dream multiple times, that's more than just a pretty image. It could contain insights into your personal growth or the trajectory of civilization itself. Are you equipped to receive and translate these signals? The sacred sites act as amplifiers and filters, each imprinting its unique signature on the energetic downloads they transmit. At Teotihuacan, the downloads might carry themes of power, transformation, and the cyclical nature of time, offering insights into your personal journey of self-mystery. You might feel the weight of past civilizations, the echoes of ancient rituals, and a profound sense of your own potential for greatness. Conversely, at Mount Kailash, the downloads could be infused with energies of compassion, interconnectedness, and spiritual surrender, guiding you towards a deeper understanding of your place within the web of life. The dreams could be full of visions of mandalas and swirling energies, with the message being a call for you to let go of your ego and embrace the interconnectedness of all things. What specific themes resonate with you, and what might they reveal about your soul's purpose? But what if you could consciously influence the direction of these energetic downloads, scripting your dreams to align with specific timelines and desired outcomes? Enter the world of dream scripting, a potent technique for harnessing the power of intention to shape your future. Are you ready to become the architect of your own reality? Your future isn't a fixed point. It's a fluid tapestry of probabilities, constantly being shaped by your thoughts, feelings, and actions. Dream scripting allows you to consciously influence these probabilities by pre-programming your dreams with specific intentions and desired outcomes. It's like planting seeds in the fertile ground of your subconscious, nurturing them with intention and watching them blossom into reality. Consider this: you want to manifest a new career. A dream script might involve visualizing yourself excelling in that role, feeling the satisfaction of your work, and receiving positive feedback from colleagues. The more vividly you imagine it, the more powerfully you imprint it on your subconscious. How will you define your desired outcome, and what specific emotions will you weave into your dream script? To amplify the effectiveness of dream scripting, connect with the energies of activated sacred sites. Delphi, the ancient seat of prophecy, can offer clarity about the best possible timeline for your aspirations. Before sleep, visualize yourself standing within the ruins of Delphi, bathed in moonlight, and ask the oracle for guidance. Feel the energy of the site infusing your dream script with its potent intention. Then, as you drift off to sleep, visualize your desired outcome, knowing that you're aligned with the wisdom of the ages. The energy of these sites acts as a catalyst, accelerating the manifestation of your desires. What specific insights will you seek from Delphi, and how will you incorporate them into your dream script? But be warned, wielding the power to influence timelines comes with profound ethical considerations. You must always align your intentions with the highest good, respecting the free will of others and avoiding any actions that could cause harm. This is a responsibility that must be considered before beginning dream scripting. Imagine using dream scripting to manipulate a situation to your advantage, only to discover that your actions have caused unforeseen consequences for others. The universe operates on the principle of cause and effect, and any attempt to override free will ultimately backfire. Are you prepared to wield this power responsibly, and what safeguards will you put in place to ensure you're acting in alignment with the greater good? And what if you're not alone in your dreams? What if unseen allies are drawn to the amplified energies of these activated sacred sites, offering guidance and protection on your dream journey? Are you ready to open yourself to the possibility of encountering guardian spirits, spirit guides, and other benevolent entities in the dream realm? These guardian spirits, drawn to the heightened energy of activated sacred sites, can serve as invaluable allies and protectors in the dream realm. An animal spirit might appear, embodying the qualities of courage, wisdom, or healing, while an ancestral guide might offer insights into your lineage and your soul's purpose. these figures aren't mere figments of your imagination. They're conscious beings, ready to assist you on your journey. Have you noticed recurring figures in your dreams, beings that seem to offer a sense of comfort and guidance? Perhaps that is the key to the guidance you need. What specific qualities do you seek in a guardian spirit, and what intentions will you set to attract their presence into your dreams? To establish clear communication with these entities, set a clear intention before sleep, inviting specific guides to appear. Keep a dream journal, noting any recurring figures or symbols, and engage in active dialogue with these dream figures, asking for guidance and support. If you are seeking assistance with dream scripting, consider inviting an ancestor or benevolent spirit to participate and to offer guidance. Listen carefully to their responses, paying attention to the subtle cues and symbolic language they use. What questions will you ask during this active dialogue, and what specific signs will you look for to confirm that you're connecting with a genuine guide? But proceed with discernment, because not all dream entities are benevolent. Deceptive entities may try to mislead or manipulate you, preying on your fears and insecurities. Can you tell the difference between a helpful dream entity and a harmful one? A genuinely benevolent guide will always respect your free will, offering guidance without imposing their agenda. A deceptive entity, on the other hand, will try to pressure or control you, often appealing to your ego or promising quick fixes. If a spirit guide encourages you to take actions that feel unethical or harmful, that's a major red flag. Trust your intuition and call upon your inner wisdom to discern the truth. What specific red flags will you look out for, and how will you protect yourself from deceptive entities in the dream realm? And what happens when you encounter the darker aspects of the dreamscape, the shadow entities and limiting beliefs that threaten to derail your journey? Are you prepared to confront and transform these obstacles, reclaiming your power and rewriting your story? The activation of sacred sites can also attract shadow entities, negative beings that feed on fear and negativity, mirroring the negative vibrations from the conscious world. Unlike a regular nightmare, which might stem from everyday stress, these encounters feel intensely real, filled with a palpable sense of dread and oppression. You might find yourself trapped in recurring nightmares, stalked by dark figures, or paralyzed by fear. Consider that the dream may be showing you the darkness from your past. Are you prepared to release it? What does this look and feel like? And how will you know if you're dealing with a genuine shadow entity versus a simple nightmare? To confront and transform these shadow entities, assert your personal power and set clear boundaries. Visualize yourself surrounded by a shield of light, invoking your guardian spirits for assistance. Use the power of love and forgiveness to transmute negative energy, recognizing that these entities are often reflections of your own repressed fears and insecurities. Call on the help of your guide to shield you while you find the root emotion related to the entity so you can release the fear and forgive the energy. If you're being chased by a dark figure, turn and face it, asserting your power and declaring, "I'm not afraid of you, I reclaim my power." You might be surprised to see the figure shrink, dissolve, or even transform into something benevolent. What specific techniques will you use to confront and transform shadow entities, and how will you reclaim your power in the dream realm? Beyond shadow entities, limiting beliefs about yourself and the world can manifest as obstacles in your dreams, like crumbling walls or impassable roads. You might find yourself unable to fly, speak your truth, or achieve your goals. These obstacles aren't arbitrary. They're reflections of your own self-imposed limitations. Are you ready to identify and dismantle these limiting beliefs, freeing yourself to realize your full potential? What if you already hold the key to unlock your future? What if the power to shape your reality lies within your conscious awareness, your ability to weave your dreams into being? Are you ready to embrace your role as a conscious co-creator, weaving a more beautiful and harmonious world into existence? You are a dream weaver, with the power to shape your personal reality and contribute to the collective awakening of humanity. That scary entity, that dark emotion, that difficult task, are merely dream tasks to level up your real-world capabilities. Will you accept the challenge and weave a new tapestry of hope and healing? Connect with others to engage in collective dream weaving, focusing on shared visions for a more harmonious and sustainable world. Imagine gathering with a group of like-minded individuals, all focusing on the intention of world peace, visualizing a planet free from violence, poverty, and environmental destruction. The combined energy of your collective dream can create a powerful ripple effect, influencing the collective unconscious and manifesting positive change in the waking world. What specific shared visions will you focus on, and how will you contribute to the collective dream of a more beautiful world? In our next video, we'll explore advanced techniques for dream weaving, including interdimensional travel, creating entirely new dream realities, and using dreams to heal past traumas and unlock hidden potentials. What beautiful world will you weave into existence tonight? But what if dream weaving is only one piece of the puzzle, only one aspect of unlocking the full potential of these sacred sites? What if each site holds a specific key, an energetic signature that unlocks dormant potentials within you and the planet, and the snow moon is the catalyst that activates these keys? Are you ready to receive them? Think of these sacred site keys as unique energetic codes, like the combination to a cosmic lock, each specific to a location and attuned to unlock certain potentials within individuals and the planet. The snow moon acts as the turning mechanism, the energetic force that allows these keys to function. For example, the key held within Teotihuacan resonates with personal empowerment and leadership skills, igniting the inner fire of those who are ready to step into their true authority. Imagine feeling a surge of confidence and clarity, an unshakable belief in your ability to manifest your vision. Conversely, the key at Mount Kailash relates to spiritual devotion and karmic resolution, facilitating profound healing and a deeper connection to the divine. Picture yourself shedding layers of past trauma and karmic baggage, experiencing a sense of lightness and liberation. Are you feeling pulled towards a particular site, an unexplained yearning to connect with its energy? But these keys aren't always literal or easily decipherable. Don't expect to see a shimmering key materialize before your eyes. Instead, they manifest as feelings, synchronicities, or intuitive nudges that require interpretation, such as through color, sound, or geometry. It could be a sudden understanding of a complex concept, a vivid dream, or a chance encounter that redirects your path. For instance, you might experience a sudden download, a flood of new ideas and insights related to your life purpose. You could feel an urge to travel to a specific location, even if you don't consciously understand why. Or perhaps you keep seeing the color gold, a symbol of enlightenment and divine connection, prompting you to seek deeper spiritual understanding. Are you paying attention to the subtle signs and signals that are guiding you towards your own sacred site keys? But simply possessing the key isn't enough. The effectiveness of a sacred site key depends on your inner resonance signature, your unique energetic frequency, and alignment with the key's potential. Like trying to fit the wrong key into a lock, if you are not prepared to accept the key, it is worthless. Imagine someone who is unwilling to embrace their leadership potential, receiving the key of Teotihuacan, only to become overwhelmed by feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt. Or someone who is resistant to spiritual devotion, receiving the key of Mount Kailash and experiencing emotional turmoil and spiritual crisis. Conversely, someone who is prepared to embrace their potential will find that the key unlocks doors they never knew existed. Are you ready to align your energy with the frequencies of these sacred keys? So, how do you align yourself? How do you prepare to use the keys? Harmonic resonance is key. Aligning your own energy with the frequency of a sacred site can facilitate the retrieval of its key. This alignment can be achieved through various means, including meditation, chanting, drumming, and other forms of sound healing. Harmonic resonance is not only an emotional experience, but an intellectual and physical alignment as well. For instance, listening to a specific sound frequency, such as 432 Hz, can help you achieve harmonic resonance with a particular sacred site, promoting relaxation, reducing stress, and enhancing your connection to the divine. But be warned, those with sensitivities to sound should proceed with caution and consult a medical professional if you have underlying health issues. Have you experimented with different frequencies to find the ones that resonate most deeply within you? Consider ritual as an intentional container, as a purposeful act that focuses intention and creates a container for energetic transformation. Performing a ritual at or in connection with a sacred site can enhance the retrieval of its ki. It is not enough to simply stand on sacred ground. Specificity is vital to the process. Imagine creating a simple ceremony with specific words that hold deep personal meaning, speaking them aloud with unwavering intention. You might find that a personal door is unlocked, a pathway to a new level of awareness. The words themselves are not magic. They are a vehicle for your intention, amplifying your connection to the sacred site's energy. Are you ready to craft your own personal rituals, using the power of intention to unlock your full potential? The knowledge to harness these keys is being revealed, but with this access comes the responsibility to use this power ethically and with pure intentions. This isn't a game or a parlor trick. It will change your life and potentially the lives of others. For instance, imagine using the key of Teotihuacan to manipulate others for your own personal gain, only to experience an immediate backlash, a karmic consequence that reflects the negativity of your intentions. You might find yourself facing unexpected obstacles, losing the trust of others, or experiencing a sense of emptiness and dissatisfaction. Conversely, using the key with pure intentions, seeking to empower others and create positive change, will bring you a sense of fulfillment and alignment with the greater good. How will you ensure that your intentions are aligned with the highest good, and what safeguards will you put in place to prevent the misuse of this power? But what if something is interfering with your key, an unseen force that blocks your path? What if these keys are surrounded by distortion fields, areas of energetic interference or manipulation that can obstruct the retrieval and utilization of sacred site keys? Can you perceive them? Distortion fields are areas of energetic interference or manipulation, like static on a radio signal, that can obstruct the retrieval and utilization of sacred site keys. These fields can be created by various factors, including negative emotions, limiting beliefs, technological interference, and malevolent entities. They are often invisible to the naked eye, but can be felt as a sense of unease, confusion, or resistance. For instance, a specific type of technology, such as EMF radiation from cell towers, can create a distortion field that interferes with the natural energy of a sacred site. This interference can disrupt your ability to connect with the site's energy, causing headaches, fatigue, or difficulty concentrating. Have you noticed any unusual disturbances in your environment or experienced any unexplained physical or emotional symptoms when connecting with a sacred site? Learn to recognize the signs of energetic distortion, both within yourself and in your environment. Pay attention to your intuition, emotions, and physical sensations, as well as external cues such as unusual weather patterns, animal behavior, or technological malfunctions. An emotional feeling of being manipulated versus a normal feeling, such as sadness, may signal that you are experiencing distortion. Are you being manipulated by the outside world, by unseen forces, or by yourself? For instance, close your eyes and visualize yourself standing in a place that brings you joy and feel the feelings associated with that joy. Now, imagine that a dark cloud is moving into this space, slowly dimming the light and changing the energy. Pay attention to how your body responds to this change. Does your heart rate increase? Do you feel a tightening in your chest or stomach? These physical sensations can be indicators of energetic distortion. What specific sensations do you experience when you encounter energetic distortion, and how can you use these sensations to protect yourself? When you experience distortion, you can clear energetic distortions using smudging with sage or other sacred herbs, using crystals or other energetic tools, calling upon spiritual guides or protectors, and practicing forgiveness and compassion. For instance, perform a guided meditation focused on clearing distortions in your energy field, visualizing a golden light surrounding you, dissolving any darkness or negativity. Focus on the power of forgiveness, both for yourself and for others, releasing any resentment or anger that may be contributing to the distortion. As you visualize the light, feel the weight of the negativity lifting from your shoulders, replaced by a sense of peace and clarity. What specific techniques do you find most effective for clearing energetic distortions, and how can you incorporate them into your daily practice? All aspects of working with sacred site keys, emphasizing that pure and positive intentions are essential for ensuring beneficial outcomes, requires the power of intention. What you think creates. Like seeds that need to be planted in fertile ground, your intentions influence the success of your experience. For instance, if your stated intention is to heal yourself, but your inner emotional state is filled with self-doubt and resentment, you may experience resistance or even negative consequences. The negative emotions act as weeds, choking the growth of your intention. Conversely, if your intention is aligned with your deepest values and supported by positive emotions, you are more likely to experience positive results. Have you examined your intentions to ensure that they are truly aligned with your highest good? Ethical choices must align with higher guidance and ethical principles, seeking to serve the highest good for all involved. Connect with your intuition and trust your inner compass when making decisions. One way to practice this is to connect with your higher self and ask questions to reveal next steps. Close your eyes and visualize a beam of light connecting you to a higher version of yourself, a being of pure wisdom and compassion. Ask this being for guidance and listen carefully to the response. The answer may not come in words, but as a feeling, an image, or a sudden knowing. Trust that you are receiving the guidance that is best for you, even if it doesn't make sense at first. What specific questions will you ask your higher self, and how will you trust the guidance you receive? But know yourself. Ethical decisions require a deep understanding of your own personal biases and prejudices so that you may make decisions for the higher good. Understanding comes from self-reflection and a willingness to confront shadow aspects of the self. If you are feeling a strong emotion in a situation, that feeling colors your decision-making. Take the time to understand why you are feeling the way you do. Visualize yourself going through a situation you struggled with and feel that emotion from a removed perspective. Once you understand that emotion, you can make decisions that are not colored by it. What biases do you have? Individual and group action, while helpful, only serves as a bridge to the activation of all sites. All sites working in concert with each other will create a sound that heals the planet. Imagine experiencing a surge of energy, a feeling of interconnectedness with all living beings as multiple sites begin working together. You might have visions of vibrant colors, hear the sound of celestial music, or receive downloads of profound wisdom. These experiences are not limited to specific locations, but can occur anywhere on Earth, as the energy of the activated sites permeates the collective consciousness. Are you open to receiving these collective activations, and how will you integrate them into your daily life? Connect with others to engage in collective dream weaving, focusing on shared visions for a more harmonious and sustainable world. You can each focus on a sacred site, creating a group dream-weaving scenario where participants focus on manifesting world peace, where each sacred site amplifies a certain aspect of the dream. Teotihuacan can amplify the vision for leadership. Mount Kailash can amplify the vision for compassion and forgiveness. Delphi can amplify the vision for understanding and knowledge. What will this look like? In future videos, we'll explore advanced techniques for interdimensional travel through the unified field, exploring new sacred sites that are emerging and exploring the science that validates these experiences. So I leave you with this: how will you create your symphony? How will you choose to help unlock the highest potential for yourself, for humanity, and for the earth? From retrieving those sacred site keys, from feeling the energy surging through you, an incredible opportunity arises: the creation of a personal blueprint for transformation. Each sacred site key you've encountered represents a specific facet of your potential, a latent ability waiting to be awakened. Imagine them as pieces of a grand puzzle, and integrating these keys isn't just about collecting them, it's about assembling a roadmap for your own unique evolution. How will you use them? Let's say you resonated deeply with Teotihuacan, Mount Kailash, and Delphi, feeling the pull of empowerment, devotion, and wisdom. You could craft a personal blueprint for becoming a spiritually guided leader in your community. But this isn't passive, it requires action. You might start by volunteering for a local organization, offering your skills and insights to guide others, or perhaps you feel compelled to create your own group to assist others. To overcome obstacles, you could regularly meditate on the energy of Teotihuacan, visualizing yourself standing tall and confident in the face of adversity. You embrace the devotion of Mount Kailash and forgive those who stand in your way, understanding that you've also stood in others' way. By accessing Delphi, you continue to seek wisdom through spiritual texts, trusted counselors, and by going within. Each key is a tool, a force multiplier for your intentions. Are you ready to start building? The creation of your blueprint requires intention. First, identify your core values. What truly matters to you? What principles guide your decisions and actions? Perhaps your experience with these sacred sites has solidified your commitment to compassion, justice, and sustainability. Then, create a clear and compelling vision for your future, a vivid picture of the world you want to create, starting with your own life. Set specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound goals that align with your vision and core values. This isn't wishful thinking, it's strategic manifestation. Develop a step-by-step action plan, breaking down your goals into smaller, manageable tasks. What sacrifices might you need to make to align with your values and goals? What are you willing to give up to create the life you truly desire? Remember, your personal blueprint isn't a static document etched in stone. It's a dynamic and evolving guide, a living testament to your journey. Life throws curveballs, unexpected events that can shift your course. A job loss, a relationship ending, or a health crisis can all force you to reevaluate your priorities and adjust your blueprint accordingly. Embrace these changes as opportunities for growth and refinement. Don't resist the flow, adapt and evolve. What steps can you take to adapt to new realities? How can your intuition assist you in navigating these uncharted waters, guiding you towards the best possible outcome? Now is the time to lean into the energy of personal sovereignty, taking ownership of your life and your choices. This isn't about isolating yourself from others or disregarding their needs. It's about being free from the will and whims of others, making decisions that are aligned with your own inner compass. This means setting healthy boundaries, saying no to things that don't resonate with you, and prioritizing your own well-being. Are you ready to reclaim your sovereignty and live life on your own terms? Let's explore energetic weather patterns, cyclical shifts in the Earth's energy field that influence both personal and planetary events. Think of it like the weather, but instead of temperature and precipitation, we're talking about frequencies and vibrations. These patterns are influenced by celestial alignments, solar activity, and even the collective consciousness of humanity. A solar flare, for instance, might amplify emotions, causing erratic behavior and heightened sensitivity. Celestial events like the snow moon also have an impact that is all its own. Are you ready to forecast your personal weather? To forecast these patterns, you can track astrological transits, monitoring the movements of planets and their aspects to one another. There are several apps and websites that can assist you, though none are perfect, and many are designed to keep you coming back. Pay attention to solar flares and coronal mass ejections. These events can send waves of energy cascading across the planet, affecting everything from communication systems to human emotions. Monitor global events and social trends to gauge the overall emotional climate. Are people feeling hopeful and optimistic, or fearful and anxious? This collective emotional state can influence the energetic weather patterns, creating either harmony or discord. Tracking news events and aligning them with astrological events reveals patterns, connections that might otherwise remain hidden. Are you becoming a cosmic weather person? Understanding and preparing for energetic weather patterns is essential for navigating personal and planetary challenges with greater ease and resilience. Without this knowledge, you're simply at the mercy of the storm, tossed around by forces you don't understand. Specific preparations include establishing a daily meditation practice to ground and center yourself, creating a calming and supportive environment in your home, and connecting with a network of like-minded individuals who can offer support and guidance during challenging times. When big energetic shifts occur, what specific preparations will you make to safeguard your emotional well-being? Practice the art of maintaining neutrality. It will empower you to deal with what's happening from a position of strength. This doesn't mean suppressing your emotions or becoming indifferent to the suffering of others. It means observing your feelings without judgment, recognizing them as temporary states that will eventually pass. By remaining neutral, you can avoid getting swept away by the emotional storms and maintain a clear perspective. How can you cultivate this neutrality in the midst of chaos? True intuitive guidance comes from your soul, often bypassing the logical mind and manifesting as feelings, images, or subtle nudges. This is the language of the soul, a language that speaks in symbols and metaphors, not in words. It's not always obvious or easily understood, requiring patience and a willingness to listen deeply. A person who is normally risk-averse suddenly feels the need to quit their job. The logical mind might scream, "Don't do it, you'll lose your security." But the soul is whispering, "This is not your path. You are meant for something greater." How do you translate that message? Strengthen your connection to your soul and receive clearer intuitive guidance by spending time in nature, quieting your mind, and opening your senses to the subtle energies of the natural world. Practice mindfulness, focusing on present moment awareness and observing your thoughts and feelings without judgment. Engage in creative expression, allowing your soul to express itself through art, music, or writing. What action do you take after receiving an intuitive message, recognizing that the initial message may be incomplete or misinterpreted? Discerning genuine intuitive guidance from ego-driven desires or fears can be challenging. The ego often masquerades as intuition, whispering promises of power, pleasure, or security. How do you tell the difference? Trust your inner compass, that deep knowing that resides within you, but also remain open to feedback and guidance from trusted sources. Be aware that shadow elements, those hidden aspects of your personality, may try to sway your decision-making, leading you astray. A person is about to launch a business, and their friends are supportive, but they get an intuitive feeling to stop. How do they handle that situation, balancing their inner guidance with the advice of trusted friends? Always strive for a balance between your intuition and logic. Neither one is inherently more important than the other. They are two sides of the same coin. Use your intuition to guide your direction, to sense the possibilities that lie ahead, and then use your logic to analyze the facts, to weigh the pros and cons, and to create a plan of action. When used in harmony, intuition and logic can lead you to extraordinary outcomes. Individual and group action, while helpful, serves as a bridge to the activation of all sacred sites. All sites working in concert with each other will create a sound, a harmonic resonance that heals the planet. Imagine experiencing a surge of energy, a feeling of interconnectedness with all living beings as multiple sites begin working together. What might a person experience when multiple sites begin working together, their energies merging and amplifying one another? The collective power of shared intention is far greater than the sum of its individual parts. Connect with like-minded individuals to form co-creative communities, focusing on shared visions for a more harmonious and sustainable world. This isn't about creating echo chambers or surrounding yourself with people who agree with everything you say. It's about finding others who share your values and your commitment to creating positive change. A group engages in dream weaving, focusing on manifesting world peace, with each sacred site amplifying a certain aspect of the dream. Teotihuacan amplifies the vision for empowerment, Mount Kailash amplifies the vision for compassion, and Delphi amplifies the vision for wisdom. What is it about group thought that enhances the dream, creating a synergistic effect that is greater than the sum of its parts? Navigating group dynamics can be challenging. Differing opinions, personality conflicts, and power struggles can all arise in group settings. Practice empathy, active listening, and respectful communication to navigate these challenges effectively. When it appears a group is becoming dominated by one or two strong personalities, what actions can you take to restore balance and ensure that everyone's voice is heard? Remember, the energy signatures of each person combines to form something greater than the sum of its parts. Seek those who are different from you, those who challenge your perspectives and broaden your horizons. Diversity is not a weakness, it's a strength. Envision the New Earth Grid, a network of interconnected lightworkers and activated sacred sites that are working together to anchor and radiate love, peace, and harmony on the planet. This grid encompasses all locations, known and unknown, and includes every individual who is committed to creating a better world. This isn't simply a dream. The ability to bring this new Earth into fruition is available if you choose to accept the responsibility. This will require a willingness to change and adapt, to let go of old paradigms and embrace new ways of thinking and being. In future videos, we'll explore advanced techniques for connecting with the New Earth Grid, such as remote viewing and energy healing, creating and activating personal sacred spaces, and becoming a conduit for planetary healing and transformation. So, I leave you with this. How will you contribute to the New Earth Grid, and what legacy will you leave for future generations? Now, as the snow moon's light continues to bathe our world, let's synthesize the keys you've retrieved, the energies you've felt, and the blueprint you've begun to construct. Remember the energetic downloads, the intuitive languages spoken, and the guardian spirits who offered their guidance. Every tingling sensation, every vivid dream, every inexplicable knowing has been a piece of this grand awakening. But what was the source of those initial power surges at the sacred sites that sparked this journey? The answer, as you now know, is that the snow moon acted as a cosmic key, unlocking latent energies within these sites and triggering a global surge of consciousness. This wasn't a random event, a chaotic burst of energy, but a purposeful and benevolent activation designed to support humanity's evolution, ushering in a new era of harmony, sustainability, and ultimately peace. Your personal blueprint, crafted from the sacred site keys, is not just a plan, it's a portal. A portal that unlocks hidden talents, heals past wounds, and manifests a more fulfilling and purposeful life. Each site resonated with you for a reason, each key unlocking a specific aspect of your potential. Did you connect with Machu Picchu's resilience, Stonehenge's wisdom, or Uluru's grounding force? Embrace your blueprint as a dynamic and evolving guide, adapting it as you grow, as you change, and as you continue to integrate these powerful energies. Remember that this isn't passive. It requires constant self-assessment, adaptation, and action. Is your blueprint calling you to a new path? Are you listening? And most importantly, are you honoring your blueprint, or are you letting external forces dictate your journey? Once you activate your blueprint, lean into the energy of your sovereignty, owning your power, your choices, and your destiny. Let the force of your inner self steer you forward. Feel the weight of your intention. Visualize your intentions. Envision the New Earth Grid, a vast network of interconnected lightworkers and activated sacred sites, all resonating with love, peace, and harmony. You are a vital node in this grid, radiating your unique energy and talents to the collective. Your experiences, your insights, and your dedication contribute to the strengthening of this grid, amplifying its potential to transform our world. The efforts each of you takes strengthens and supports others. Consider the idea that, through focused intention and the right tools, you will become the energetic backbone to others throughout the globe. Remember that even the smallest act of kindness, the quietest moment of meditation sends ripples of positive energy throughout the grid. Are you aware of the power that you hold? Mastery of the energetic weather patterns that affect our world and our beings is essential for navigating personal and planetary challenges with greater ease and resilience. By monitoring astrological transits, solar activity, and collective emotions, you can anticipate upcoming shifts and adapt your actions accordingly. This awareness allows you to ride the waves of change rather than being overwhelmed by them. The knowledge and preparation you now have gives you an upper hand to be able to act rather than react. What tools will you use to track these patterns? How will you adjust your daily routine to align with the energetic flow? Are you becoming a conscious navigator of the cosmic currents? To further expand your sovereignty and maintain a position of strength, neutrality is paramount. In a world filled with energetic conflict and disinformation, neutrality acts as a shield, protecting you from being swayed by external forces. With clear intentions and a grounded presence, you can observe the chaos without being consumed by it and maintain a powerful stance of inner peace and clarity. Consider the challenges you've faced and how neutrality could have better prepared you to handle them. Do you understand the importance of neutrality and maintaining a clear mind in these trying times? Do not walk this path alone. Connect with like-minded individuals to form supportive communities, sharing your experiences, empowering one another, and celebrating the beauty of transformation. Seek out local or online groups that resonate with your values and interests, or, if you feel called, create your own community, a haven for spiritual growth and authentic connection. The people you share your experiences with can also provide valuable, supportive guidance and perspectives. What kind of community are you seeking? What gifts can you offer to support others on their journey? Are you ready to embrace the power of collective intention? You have been given the tools to address any distortions that may attempt to knock you off your path, whether they come from within or from external sources. Doubt, fear, and limiting beliefs can cloud your vision and prevent you from fully embracing your potential. Recognize these distortions for what they are: illusions that can be dispelled with conscious awareness and unwavering self-belief. It's up to you to take control of your path and remain strong in your intentions. Remember that you are not alone, and the universe is conspiring to support you. How will you actively challenge these distortions, reclaiming your power and your path? I invite you now to take concrete actions to integrate the wisdom and energies you have received from the Snow Moon activation. Spend time in nature, connecting with the Earth's energy and allowing its grounding presence to nourish your soul. Practice mindfulness and meditation, quieting the mind and opening the heart to receive guidance from your inner wisdom. Engage in creative expression, allowing your soul to express itself freely through art, music, writing, or any other medium that resonates with you. Contribute to your communities, serving others, and making a positive impact on the world. These acts of service amplify the energy you've received. What specific actions will you take today to integrate these energies? What seeds of change will you plant in your life and in the world around you? Release any doubts or fears that may be holding you back from fully embracing your potential and stepping into your role as conscious creators and co-creators of reality. You are powerful beyond measure, capable of manifesting extraordinary things. This is not wishful thinking, it's a statement of your inherent worth and potential. What limiting beliefs are you ready to release? What dreams are you ready to embrace? The time is now. Remember, new sacred sites are emerging all the time, some of which are man-made, reflecting humanity's evolving spiritual understanding. Keep an open mind, trust your intuition, and be willing to explore uncharted territories, both within yourself and in the world around you. What unique qualities do these newer locations hold? How do they interact with established sacred sites? Are you willing to seek out and explore these new energy centers? In future videos, we'll explore more advanced techniques for working with sacred site energies, such as interdimensional travel and timeline jumping, manifesting abundance and prosperity, creating and activating personal sacred spaces, and connecting with the new Earth grid through remote viewing and energy healing, and even specific technological discoveries that will blow your mind. Are you ready to take your journey to the next level? Are you ready to explore the limitless possibilities that lie ahead? Share your experiences, insights, and questions in the comments section below, fostering a sense of community and continued learning. What was your biggest takeaway from this video? What specific actions will you take to integrate these insights into your life? Your voice matters, and your contributions enrich the collective wisdom of our community. And finally, remember to subscribe to the channel for more insightful content and hit the notification bell to stay updated on future videos. The journey is just beginning, and I'm honored to be a part of it with you. Until next time, stay connected to the light, stay true to your path, and keep exploring the mysteries of the universe within and around